Genetics are very important in bodybuilding. First of all, no pun intended, Derek is not coming back anytime soon. He will not be able to reclaim his title. Never happens. One, he was good, but he was dwarfed, senseless, by an upcoming Samson. So that's it. Take it from me, right? I mean, as I was mentioned this morning that Chris Bumstead was about to retire, some fanboys were insulting me. But I'm going to say it this time around about Derek. Derek is not going to reclaim his title. Believe it or not, say what you will, that's on you, bro. That's just my expertise, baby, please. If I still have an eye for this bodybuilding, he can't reclaim his title. Impossible, not feasible, not going to happen. It will be disappointing and rather a defeat for him. Let me expand on Samson now. Now, Samson, as we all predicted, not only me, but hopefully you did as well this morning, that, he was coming to box. He would be battling versus Hadi Tupan, and that's exactly what happened. He won. Hadi was good. Hadi is a veteran by now. He's stretching his potential. He's stretching the potential. It's very expanded. That's the limit. That's the top of what can come off a genetics of Mr. Hadi, right? Whereas Samson, believe you me, hopefully you know this. Hopefully you know this. He's not even peaking now. This is not the peak. This is the very start of Samson Doda. This is literally 1998 version of Ronnie Coleman. The best is still yet to come. If he does not fall, if he knows how to do it, he will be a legacy bodybuilding. And so, as I was saying, he can literally be what I call a legacy Mr. Olympia bodybuilder. A legacy Mr. Olympia bodybuilder are guys like Dorian Yates, Lee Haney, Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, Phil Heath, guys who can come year after year and win repeatedly on a daily, unless things happen like they fall off, like 2008, where basically Dexter slipped in. He's not a legacy bodybuilder, right? The late Sean Roden, he slipped in when Phil was off. But then again, these guys are not legacy bodybuilders. Somebody who can cement his winning spree year after year, right? Chris Bumstead is a legacy bodybuilder. And by the way, allow us to bestow a proper salute on Samson Doda's wife, for she is his trainer. A killer, isn't it? I mean, she smoked Hani Rambad and two of his proteges, right? The Persian Wolf and also basically Derek. I mean, Hani banked on short guys, but big guys are coming with vengeance. He will be big. He will grow more, especially the back. There is room for him to grow. I love a guy, especially in Mr. Olympia, who does the crucifix pose. Very good. I mean, even Phil, he tried it, but it's not that ecstatic. I mean, this guy looks like the good guys, like Lee Priest, like Paul Delat, like Samir Bannout. These guys know how to do it. Francis Benfato and Charles Clermont are two other guys who do this crucifix pose very good. I wish it would have been basically a mandatory pose, because it's not everybody who can do it. I mean, most guys cannot do it. Dorian Yates never did it once. I challenge you. Check one picture of Dorian doing the crucifix pose. He does not know how to do it. Even Jay Cutler did not do it. As I said, Phil tried to do it. It looked crooked, right? Even that of Ronnie Coleman was not that saluted. You need to have a proper balance. Doda Samson, he does it all day, every day. It's very efficient. You need to have like a very efficient stretching of the ulnar nerve and also the median nerve. Quite tedious, believe you me. And so his back is bound to grow and get even freakier. He has a lot of room to saturate. Well, welcome back to the 90s, I guess. the last Mr. Olympia who did not have a coach slash guru was his fellow Brit, Dorian Yates. Technically, officially, he did not have a guru. I mean, the guru era started after Dorian Yates. Every Miss Olympia or bodybuilding champion, most of them had coaches to win. Starting with, obviously, Ronnie Coleman. Hello, Chad. He was Chadified. And everybody after so had those basically gurus. And now, Mr. Hani Rambad, the Persian, the best coach slash guru in the world, was beaten by Samson Doda's wife. Rami, you have been beaten by a white chick? How proper is that? We're back to the 90s. Baby, please. Saluted be. No, good God, I almost forgot. Must I remind you, there was no bubble, trouble, triple, quadruple, gut bonanza life today. Not even slightly, bro. Not even on the daily. This is a saluted sight. Proper. All things are well. If you ask me, all things are well. And let's say, finally, a farewell, actually, to my fellow Canadian, Chris Bumstead. Class act, class act. Good Lord, time flies by. I do remember when I was talking to him when he was unknown, right? He had some sort of a bad contract of 2 years with an unknown company, and he was still coaching guys online for prices that were quite mediocre back then. And then he kept going, and now he is the most followed bodybuilder of all times, I think. Almost 25 million followers on Instagram. We salute.